2-1. It's the same score the Lightning had when they won the championship, and they were there at the tunnel for that first goal. Coincidence or not?
Probably coincidence. But yeah, no, a good result for us. Good performance as well for long periods. Disappointed with the goal that we gave away. I think they scored out of nothing really. Jack could have gone and engaged, and we just backed off, and the lad put it in the corner off the post. So, but as comfortable performance as we've had.
And when like in the teams that you coach over time, does a new kid bring any kind of energy to a team?
What do you mean, a new?
No, like the new kit that they were wearing tonight. Does that ever mean anything?
I'm sorry, I thought you said new kid. I thought if we signed. The new kit, yeah, it does. I mean, listen, the lads were talking about it, obviously, in the dressing room. It was great to see Dave Tepper in it, and he's the cap as well. Everybody, we want to, tip our cap to, the players who've started the legacy off before us, and our job is to continue that legacy for them. So great that we could do that today, and some of the old players from the 80s were here today.
The first back-to-back win since April, is that giving some energy to the team, like post-game?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's nice to play 3 home games as well, and that makes a big difference for us. I believe this is our first midweek game at home all season, which is crazy when you think about it. So, the schedule has took its toll on us, but, we knew that we would have, home games coming up, and this is one of them, and we got the result again today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Carol?
The first goal, you were on the sideline kind of encouraging them to get down. What did you see? Yeah,
I just felt, certainly on our left-hand side, they were letting the ball get to Wilf and then doubling up on Wilf, and I just wanted to, Jack to travel with the ball a little bit further. And it allowed Wilf then to come off the play. Jack continued his run, and then he had 2 different passes on. He had either Jack on the outside, or he put in Diani, and good cross, and good players arrive and finish, and that's what Pep did.
Is Pep just getting started? Just getting warmed up?
It looks like it. I mean, he'll be disappointed he didn't get his hat-trick. He had the keeper made a good save from one, which would have put it 3-0 and probably put the game totally to bed. But he's enjoying his football at the moment. You can see it in his play as well.
Wilf coming off, was that just?
Yeah, it's a 3-game week. He's not getting any younger. But he was having a rub at half time on his hamstring, so it was one of them where I felt we were comfortable in the game and we didn't need to risk anybody, and we needed to also get fresh legs on, especially having a 3-game week.
What do you say to a guy like Pep right now who's just kind of in form?
Keep doing what you're doing, keep eating your spinach, a little bit like Popeye, and then keep scoring goals and creating goals, and it's really pleasing for us.
Nice. What did you make of Diani's game?
I thought he did well first half. He's not had as many minutes as he probably would have liked. I thought him and Westy got caught ahead of the ball a little bit too much in the second half, but he came on as sub the other day, did well, and I just felt we would need his balance today. I expected them to start how they did against LA at the weekend, but they dropped really deep and let us have it, and it looked first half like they'd come for the draw. So it was nice to get that goal just before half time.
Does it feel like positive momentum coming into this game these last 2 weeks?
Yeah, it has to. I mean, it's 7 points out of 9 at home. We've got a big game now at Atlanta. We know how our supporters travel to that, so there'll be a belief from our players, but also wanting to do it for our supporters who keep turning up.
Dean, it seems like the club is starting a strong run of form. I'm curious to hear from you how you feel like the frustrating run of form from the past couple months can help you guys in that experience. What you guys feel like that can help you going forward for the playoffs and in the end of the season?
Yeah, the run we were on, the run of games, 10 games out of 12 away from home, we never got the results that our performances deserved. But but we know that we're really tough to play against here, and not many teams want to come here and play us. So, you know, I said to the players before, enjoy being at home now, enjoy playing in front of our fans. Nobody wants to come here, and make sure that, you know, we catch up on the points that we left on the road.
And do you feel like the team, now having seen both sides of it, leading the East to some frustrating games, is now more experienced even than some of the top teams to lead the next part of the season?
Yeah, I mean, you know, we made a couple of changes from Saturday today, and I thought Tim Ream, who's been on the international duty, was outstanding. His use of the ball was excellent, giving us balance with the left foot out there, and his know-how. And it's important that the players realise that, because I thought the subs made a difference when they came on Saturday as well. And today, you know, people get their opportunities and they take it.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Hi, Coach. Everybody seems to have gotten his confidence back. He's scoring, he's creating opportunities. What have the conversations be like with him?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's easy when players are playing well. You tend not to have as many conversations with them. I think, you know, when you feel they need a little bit more help from you, then you have more of a conversation, and you could just see the belief about him and the positiveness when he came on. He put two lovely balls underneath them, one where the keeper's made a great save from Edan, and one where Edan just missed it, and then he put the one, I think he put the ball at the end for Brandon as well. He looked a threat, you know, whenever he got it. I mean, he's trying tricks and flicking it over the player and trying to get it the other side, so it just shows you what a bit of confidence can do for players.
Carol?
Well, the commissioner was in town this morning, and they made a big announcement about the All-Star game. Are you going to, I don't know, develop a different take on it by this time next summer? Or?
Listen, it's great for the city, it's great for our supporters. They all seem really, really happy with it, and great for the state, and that's really important. That not just North Carolina, I always say the Carolinas, you know, but it's a long way away to be thinking about it. But a lot of people can get excited for, you know, a soccer week or football week that we will have, but I'm more interested in Atlanta first.
Leo Labata, you said you saw some bright moments with him?
Yeah, I thought first half he was really bright. He got on the ball and ran at the fullback, linked up with Pepper a couple of times as well, and got in really dangerous positions. And you know, that's more of what we want to see from him. So you know, hopefully you know, we've got some players coming into form now.
Arturo, and then we'll end with Steve. Coach, what do you make of the progression of Brandon? You were mentioning about that missed opportunity he had in the game, but you can see, you know, he's progressing. He's getting more minutes now. So what are the conversations you're having with him?
Yeah, it's been a difficult season for Brandon. He had a hamstring injury in pre-season, and it took him a while to get back, and then he had a calf injury. So his minutes, there haven't been too many minutes. He had to go to Legacy and play games for them, but he's earned them minutes, only a few minutes at the end of the game, because of the way he's trained. He's been excellent in training, you know, high-speed running, sprints, but how hard he's worked, he's earned that right to get on the pitch.
Earlier today, Zoran was mentioning about how the club is looking at different positions, different players. With Pat now gone, is that a priority for you guys?
Yeah, I think we're looking in all areas. You know, we've only got the one centre forward with Idan at the moment. Now Pat's gone, but you know, Tiger can play up there as well, and he can be a big threat. But you know, we're looking at a few positions now to strengthen.
All right, last one, Steve.
And following up with what Carol had asked, you do know you will be coaching the All-Star team next year, right?
It's a long way away still.
Yeah, but you will be. And just towards this year, now that Patrick is overseas, he was one of the commissioner's picks, and that will open up a spot to be replaced. Do you think FPL should be honored with that?
I have no idea. Again, I'm not. I'm going to have to.
Has he earned it?
Listen, I think stats-wise, you look at the stats. Of course, he's earned it, but that's not my decision on who goes there. So, I don't know the criteria for it all. I'm obviously going to have to study up on it next year, but you know, we'll see what the criteria is.
Right.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.